Second among the guests to be introduced to the Chamber of Commerce meeting will be James B. Anderson. You'll have to go to the meeting now, Father.
That's the same night as the PTA meeting. Daddy's supposed to go with me.
Oh, my heavens, I didn't...
Oh, I wish she'd brighten up.
Well, she will if she gets a couple of laughs.
There are different kinds of fathers. Some are important, and some aren't so much. Some are so important, they can't just drop everything and go every place. Now, my father, he's... Daddy! Come on, hurry! This is my father. Aren't you important anymore? Boy, I'm glad you're here. Sit over there. Mr. Anderson, his life and talent.
Why did you throw away the presidency of the Chamber of Commerce for one single PTA meeting?
Well, you see...
You can look down there yourself and see what a crying need there is for good leaders. Now that it's all over, did you get anything that one evening that compensates you for all you threw away?
Oh, yes, sir. Something I've carried with me ever since that night.
Oh? What was that?
The look on Kathy's face when she saw me coming down the aisle. Oh, you should have seen it, sir.
Do you mean to say that one look on a little girl's face made throwing away your chances worthwhile?
Yes.
Mr. Anderson, you are okay. Come on in.
Now, what's this about rules for pa's and sons?
This first. The 75-cent rule.
The 75-cent rule. I don't believe I ever heard of that one.
Well, that's what I figured. What it is, Pa, is that nowadays kids get 75 cents a week allowance instead of 25 cents.
75 cents? That's a lot of money. And in a year's time, that'd come to, see, there's 52 weeks in a year.
It comes to around $40 a year.
That's an awful lot of money for a young'un.
They get it, Pa.
They do, huh?
And they don't have to work for it like I do.
Well, who is this they you keep talking about?
Oh, Arnold Winkler and everybody.
Arnold Winkler. I don't believe I know him, do I?
They're new from Raleigh.
Oh, I see. And the Raleigh rules say 75 cents and no work, huh?
I guess.
You want it straight, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here it goes. There are no rules for pa's and sons. It's as simple as this. Each mother or father raises his boy or girl, as the case may be, the way that he thinks is best. And I think it's best for you to get a quarter and work for it. You see, when you give something, in this instance, cleaning the garage, and you get something in return, like a quarter, well, that's the greatest feeling in the world. You do feel good after working, don't you?
Uh-huh. Good and tired.
Well, as you get bigger, well, you'll be doing more and more work for more and more return, and that good feeling will get bigger. You understand what I mean?
I think so.
Good.
I'm not going to get the 75 cents. And I have to work for the 25.
Right. All clear to you?
Yeah. The bigger you get, the tireder you get.
Well, you just think about that for a while.
Do I have to?
Don't you want to think about it?
It makes me kind of sad.
Well, the thing to do when you're feeling sad is to shoot for the good feeling.
Clean the garage.
Right.
So long, Pa.
So long.
Taste of Granny's moonshine?
Now, Jethro, you know the family rule about Granny's moonshine? You get your first taste on your wedding day and not before.
Well, Uncle Jed, that might be an awful long time. I ain't even got me no sweetheart.
How come?
Why, back home, every time I get me a girl, One of them there big fellas would take her right away from me.
Maybe out here in Beverly Hills.
Paul, could I please have the axe? I gotta split some wood for Granny.
Pinch it, Jethro. Ain't this place got a wood pile?
Not that I could find. But I found a whole row of black old dead tree trunks, pretty near as high as this height.
Is it kind of big for you to tackle?
Well, shucks, no, Paul. They're only this big around, and all trimmed and topped and strung together with the black rope, so as no matter which one you cut, the others keep it from falling.
Somebody had a right smart idea there. Just the same, I think I'd rather have Jethro do the cutting.
Oh, Paul, let me.
Cutting trees and chopping logs ain't no work for a girl.
I'm just as strong as Jethro.
You ain't neither.
I am so.
You ain't neither.
I am so, too. You want to wrestle?
Darn too.
Now, here. That ain't no fair fight. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Now, yeah, you see? You're getting too rough. Jethro. A person can get crippled from a hold like that. Get up from there.
I can't, Uncle Jeff.
You turn him loose and get up from there before I take the strap to the boot. Now, here, you can get out there and chop down one of them tree trunks and saw Granny some nice logs.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jeff. Could have whooped you if you hadn't tripped me.
Okay? Come back here and sit down. I want to talk to you.
Whooped him fair and square, and I'll do it again.
You won't. That's what I want to talk to you about. Ellie Mae, you're getting too big to wrestle with boys.
I ain't as big as Jethro.
Big that way, I mean, growed up. You're a young lady now. You gotta start minding your manners and fixing your stuff up real nice and wearing dresses.
Paul, folks would call me a sissy.
It ain't sissy for girls to act like girls. You see, Ellie, I raised you like a boy, and I was wrong to do it. I reckon every man liked to have a son, and you was my only young'un. And when your ma passed away, I just decided to turn you into a boy. By the time Granny come to help out, you was too wild to tame. By thunder, you could outrun, outclimb, outfight, and outshoot every boy in them hills.
Still can, Paul.
Yeah, but it ain't fitting. It ain't right for folks to go against nature. Now look at old Duke. Reckon we could turn him into a cat?
Of course not.
That's right. Because nature made him into a dog. It's the same way nature made you into a girl. Here lately, she's getting more and more positive about it.
You mean my ears is grown?
No, nothing like that. You're pretty.
Oh, Paul.
I know you don't like it when I say that, but you like it when the young fellas around here come in saying it, and they will. Only they'll probably be using words, fancy words I won't even understand. But Ellie Mae, ain't nobody can ever tell you how pretty you really are, Symphony. You're the living picture of your mom.
Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up three very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's the story of a man named Brady who was busy with three boys of his own. They were four men living all together, yet they were...
Cut to my right, then I cut to my left. Then I ran 100 yards for a touchdown.
That's fantastic. What a run, Phil.
Yeah, too bad it all happened in a dream.
You're just jealous, Greg.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't this charming? Smells good.
I know exactly what I want. One supersized pizza with, how you say, the works.
Make that two. Oh, what's Spanish for heartburn?
Oh, my. Bill, you are fantastic.
I've never kissed a fellow with a mustache before. Does it tickle?
You won't find out. Phil's with me. Remember?
Was with you.
Don't fight, girls. There's enough of me to go around.
I don't get this.
I understand we're having a meeting tomorrow morning on the preliminary plans.
Yes, Mike. I wish to make a decision before we leave this weekend.
Good, good.
Is something wrong, Senor Calderon?
Excuse me, but it is very embarrassing.
What is?
Those children. Necking, as you say, in public.
Pete! I'm Phil. Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Only everything. Those are our parents. Boy, do we have a lot of explaining to do to them.
Boy, do we have a lot of explaining to do for you.
I hope we didn't ruin Dad's deal with Mr. Calderon. Yeah, all our lives at home.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How'd it go with Mr. Calderon?
Well, luckily, we're still in business.
Oh, that's a relief. Good.
They didn't exactly approve of your X-rated behavior, but they did admire the way you and the girls told the truth.
We're really sorry about the whole thing. Boy, I really learned something. 1, you act your age. And 2, you don't try to be something you're not. And 3.
Yes?
You find out in advance what restaurant your mom and dad are going to, and go someplace else.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Oh, Edith, it's so hot in this house. Can't you close the windows and the door and turn on the air conditioner?
Oh, no, we can't do that. The mayor was on the radio asking everybody to switch off everything electric.
Why did he say that?
I didn't wait to hear why. I switched off the radio.
Whereas we got our fair share of coloreds in this street. Get out of here.
What?
It's a petition. It ain't a petition. It's a letter from the people who live in this street.
To who?
To some people that we don't want living in this street.
Oh, what do you want to start this? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that real estate guy, Joe Braddock, who comes up to me and says that I ought to be proud because there's a minority living in the street here. So I say, sure, I'm proud. He says, that's good because another minority has just put a deposit on the Wedemeyer joint.
Well, that's terrific.
Ah, that's terrific, terrific. Everything's terrific if it's a minority with her.
You guys know that there's such a thing as a fair housing commission in this state.
Yeah, Mr. Jefferson, and they're the ones who helped you get your house.
Well, that was fair.
That was fair.
Wait a second. What are you saying? It's not fair for other people to get their houses that way?
No, nobody said that. All we saying is that Puerto Ricans ought to stay in Puerto Rico. We don't go to their country to live. Why should they come to ours?
Puerto Rico is part of this country.
No, it ain't a state.
They have Commonwealth status.
I bet they probably ain't vaccinated for that.
No, it means that they are citizens. Therefore, they have a right to move from one part of this country to another just like anybody else.
No, I say no.
Would you say that to a guy who came here from Texas or California?
If he's a Puerto Rican, yeah.
Hopeless!
Here we...
Anyway, how you plan to become a millionaire? By selling your body to believe it or not?
Simple, waffle face. By winning the lottery. Oh, now that's a nice original way to get rich. Wonder why nobody else ever thought of that before. No, Mom, you could win the lottery. No kidding. Oh, JJ, you know how I feel about gambling. It's illegal. Oh, that's
That's not illegal. The lottery is run by the state of Illinois.
That's right, Ma. And the money is used for important things like health, education.
And politicians' girlfriends?
492-878, 487-876, 601-008, 875-801, 492-813.
492-813. That's me!
Hey, a handshake would do fine. Oh, that's nice. Come on in, kids. Come on, tell me I better put that away.
All right. You made your deposit. Now we're here for the withdrawal.
Julie, I'm really sorry I yelled at you tonight. It's okay. And always remember, I loved you.
Barbara.
I love you. And when you went off to kindergarten, I'm the one that stabbed your teddy bear. You killed two teddy bears! Don't leave. Oh, hi. Oh, hold these. You got your dress for the dance.
Yeah. Hey, did you get a date yet?
Yeah, I'm going with Cliff Randall.
What? When did he ask you?
Tonight, I hope.
You hope?
Yeah, well, I know he will. You see, I thought he was going to ask me today in chemistry, but that stupid Susie Carlson was hanging all over him. She's so obvious.
She's obvious? You don't even take chemistry.
Well, he'll ask me tonight. See, he's coming over.
You hope?
Well, I know he will. You see, he's got this big history test tomorrow, and I just seem to have switched notebooks.
Oh, you're really rotten, kid.
I know. Okay. I was gonna say no to Cliff, but when I opened my mouth to say no, no didn't come out. Yes did.
Seems to me I heard yes when you were talking to Bob, too.
She keeps saying yes, she's going to be in bigger trouble than this.
You know, I think it's a shame that you're going to be on Washington on Alex's birthday.
Well, at least I was with Alex on Washington's birthday.
You know, now, I'm not one to pat myself on the back, but I think it's a pretty good idea.
Hello, Elise. Well, I figured that since I am virtually an adult now, I could call you Elise. Mom? Mommy? Look, the West Virginia State Legislature spent a lot of time and effort deciding that 18 is the appropriate age for this sort of thing. I don't think you should be second-guessing them.
I don't care about the West Virginia State Legislature. I mean, Alex, I'm your mother, and I have veto power over them. It's part of our system of checks and balances. My answer is no.
Mom, yes, and bringing a couple of friends. I can't go. What? I had a big fight with my mom, and she's making me stay home.
On your birthday?
Unbelievable. Let me deal with her. Hey, unfair rules are made to be broken. That's the American.
Tonight is a big night for him. Tomorrow morning, he's invading Canada.
Oh, I see. Have a word with you, please, Colonel Keaton. Your orders have been radically changed.
Mrs. Keaton, would you please not tell my mom that you saw me here?
Hello? Hi, Jeremy, you're late.
Is that Jeremy?
Hey, Mr. Dimples, teacher waits for no man.
Michelle.
He sounded cute. Next time, give the guy a break. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, you can start by holding the spoon while I put on these chocolate sprinkles.
Chocolate sprinkles?
Mm-hmm. And your favorite and mine, The cherry.
The party is being shown. Now drop that cherry.
Aha! Baby shower. It's worse than I thought. Thanks, Michelle.
I'll let the family behold my genius. It turns, therefore I am.
You know, I tease Al about it, but there is nothing more exciting than seeing real men use their hands and minds as one.
I know. Look at the sweat glistening off their bodies. Muscles tensed, brows furrowed. I think they're almost finished.
Yes! Oh, I think they did it. And in only 15 minutes.
Peg, we've opened the box!
Gee, that's great, honey. Today the box, tomorrow the cap on the toothpaste.
Hey, you just can't stand to see a man get ahead, can you?
Hey, if the box was that easy to open, imagine how easy the rest is gonna be.
Excuse me, Fred and Barney. Before you start running around the room slapping each other's heinies, how long is this gonna take you?
Directions say 20 minutes.
I say we can do it under 15. Just watch our dust.
We are having tea. It's a civilized way for me to have a conversation with my family, so someone talk.
I want her severely punished.
Look, it was the only time that Jazz could give her a lesson today.
Dad, I'm as liberal as the next guy. But it's time for someone to take the reins. High tea has been a weekly tradition in our family for as long as I can remember. If we let young Will ruin this for us, what's next to go? Christmas?
What is all this yelling about downstairs? Look, we are trying to give a music lesson upstairs. Work with me, people, please.
You've been practicing all afternoon.
Look, that is the only way she's going to become a star. Now, this young lady has the drive, the good look, and the intelligence to get to the top, but she will not be on Yo MTV Raps if you all don't work with me.
Practice is over, Will. Ashley, honey, it's tea time.
Ooh, tea. Biscuits!
Jeffrey, put on our tea time music, please. You'll love this, honey. It's Brandenburg Concertos.
Jazz, hit me with some sugar, man. How about a little milk?
No.
I thought this was Sterling. It's got that certain weight to it.
Yes, this is my favorite part. I'm not gonna do your dirty work for you.
Fine. I'll call him from the road. What's up?
Will, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Will, it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. Hey, you know what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, you know, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's Daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive. I learned how to shave. I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. I ain't need him then, and I don't need him now.
Will.
Now, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm having me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than me about how to love my kids. How come you don't want me, man?
It's my new friend, Scotty. Do you mind? We're busy. Oh.
Hi, doggy. You want to play with us?
Scotty, it's fine. It's fine. You don't have to. He doesn't know Transformers. Yeah, actually, I'd love to play. Who should I be?
We now return to the post-Roe versus Wade Brady Bunch.
Greg, Marcia, get down here. Ah, you two are such a handful.
We came as soon as we got your call.
Oh, Hope, Ben, I'm so sorry to have to tell you this, but Scotty has...
Cancer, we know.
You do?
Yes, we're aware of his condition, but you shouldn't have brought him to the hospital without talking to us first.
Why wouldn't we bring him? He was unconscious. He clearly needed treatment.
Oh, no, he doesn't receive treatment.
What?
We're Christian Scientists. We don't accept medical care for ourselves, and we don't permit it for our children.
But your son has cancer.
Wait a minute, Christian Science. Is that thing all them gay-bo Hollywood actors do?
He's sick. He needs help.
Does your God also not believe in putting out snacks for the guests?
Come on, Lois, I think we're wasting our time here. They're obviously very committed to their beliefs.
But their beliefs are crazy, Brian. I don't know who's crazier, these people or those Seventh-day Adventists.
I'm a Methodist. We believe that the Lord is our Savior, and we remember him by going to church and praising him every Sunday.
I'm a Seventh-day Adventist. We believe all the same things that you believe, but we go to church on Saturdays.
What?
This is normal. College kids take breaks like this all the time. You didn't go to college, so you don't understand.
No, I didn't go to college. I wasn't lucky enough to go to college.
Trust me, this is very normal.
No, you're not quitting Yale.
Yes, I am.
You're acting incredibly immature, and I know it's because you're hurt, but you've got to get a grip. This is too important. You've been working toward Yale your whole life.
No. I was working toward Harvard my whole life.
Okay, fine, then go to Harvard. That's cool.
I don't want to go to Harvard.
Then go to Princeton or Stanford or Columbia.
I want time off.
If you leave Yale now, you'll never go back. You'll lose momentum.
Momentum toward what? All I've been doing is working toward being a journalist. I'm not going to be a journalist, so what momentum am I losing exactly?
You don't want to be a journalist? Fine, I don't care about that, but you stay in school, you take some classes, you figure out what you do want to be.
That's not what Yale is for.
That's what college is for.
Yale's expensive.
Are you paying?
I don't want to do that. I don't want to wander around a school where everyone else is focused and working towards something and I'm just floating.
So what's the great master plan then, huh? You're going to move back home, live in your room, work part-time at the bookstore? Forget it. Not an option.
I'll figure it out.
I'm not hungry.
Look, I'm not going back. I just wanted you to know.
Message sent. Repaying your debt to society, I assume.
That's what this is.
System already hardened you?
So I guess congratulations are in order?
So how are things at the new digs?
You guys set a date yet?
Grandma redecorate the pool house yet?
Be sure to send me a picture.
Be sure to send me a change of address card. Grandma can print them out for you with a little fleur-de-lis.
I'm not supposed to be talking to outsiders.
Fine.
You and Luke getting engaged and not telling me about it, you hurt me.
Back at you.
Don't worry, we're not having people over.
Can one of you take me to the library?
Rick, do you not even notice what they did?
Oh, weird. So, can one of you take me to the library? I feel like reading about Peru.
No, Brick, sorry, can't. Actually, won't. I just got home from work, and I am going to eat my pizza for once while it's still hot.
That is really annoying.
If you're really dying to find out about Peru, look it up online.
But I like books. I like the feel of paper in my hands.
Well, I like the feel of pizza in my hand, so nobody's taking you anywhere right now. It was a strange new world. And Brick knew if he had a hope of surviving in it, he was going to have to adapt.
P-E-R-U. Mom, Dad, a Nigerian prince desperately needs our help. There's a coup and he needs our bank account information in order to transfer millions of dollars out of his country, and in exchange for our help, he'll give us $3,000. Hurry, the bank closes in half an hour.
It's a scam, Brick. Not everything on the internet is true.
So there's not beautiful singles in my area dying to meet me? I have to update my blog.
Brick!
Huh?
Brick, what are you doing? You have school.
I woke up in the middle of the night and you won't let me in your bed, so I came in here to look up Native Americans, which linked me to the Albuquerque Balloon Festival, which linked me to Stars, which linked me to Us Magazine, and it took me all night to finish clicking on who wore it best.
Well, that's just great. You missed the bus.
I voted for Ashley Tisdale, but now I'm second-guessing myself. I should make up a new username and vote for Scarlett Johansson instead. It's hard because they both wore it well. Scarlett Johansson. I'll meet you in the car.
Brick, bed.
Okay, hold on. I'm just bidding on a speedboat. I think I'm gonna get it. Did you guys know that you can find anything on the internet? And I mean anything.
Like what exactly?
Like, I looked up Moby Dick, the hard edition,
Oh, you didn't.
and you can't believe what came up.
Oh, I'm afraid we can.
All these first editions and stuff. It's all right there on rareprintbooks.com.
Oh,
See?
good for
That's
you,
what the
Brick.
internet is for, it's books.
Oh, and then I met some guy online who wants to meet me at the park.
Maybe we should have taken him to the library.
The family is one of nature's masterpieces.
Come on, Coach. You gotta take the kid out. You wanna take him out? How about I take you out?
Honey, they're 0-6. Let's take it down a notch.
This is the story of three very unique families.
Oh, this must be your dad. Her dad? Yeah. No, that's funny. Actually, no, I'm her husband. Don't be fooled by the, Give me a second here.
Jay and Gloria are newlyweds.
I come from a small village, very poor, but very, very beautiful. It's the #1 village in North Colombia for all the... What's the word?
Murders.
Yes, the murders.
Phil and Claire have a traditional family.
Dad! What happened? Luke just shot me. They're only plastic BBs.
Buddy, uncool.
That's it? No. The agreement was that if he shoots someone, you shoot him.
He's got a birthday party.
You can shoot him afterwards. He'll be home at 2.
I can't shoot him at 2. I'm showing a house at 2.
What about 3?
No, he's got a soccer game at 3, and then we gotta leave for that dinner thing at 5. 4:15. You could shoot him at 4:15.
Yeah, I guess that works for me.
Shoot Luke.
Sorry, dude. It's on the calendar.
Then there's Mitchell and Cameron.
We just adopted her. We're bringing her home for the first time, huh?
Look at that baby with those cream puffs.
Okay, excuse me, but this baby would have grown up in a crowded orphanage if it wasn't for us cream puffs. And you know what? No, to all of you who judge. You small-minded, ignorant few. What?
She's got the cream puffs.
Oh.
We would like to pay for everyone's headsets.
And while they're three very different families,
Why are you smiling?
What?
Dad, you have got to talk to Mom.
Well, honey, your mom isn't always as cool about things as I. What is with this thing? Ow!
Count to 3. 1, 2. Okay. What the hell is that? Is that us with wings?
We're floating above her, always there to protect her.
Okay, well, that's reassuring, right, Lily? We tore you away from everything you know, but don't worry, things are normal here. Your fathers are floating fairies.
they are all trying to survive one very modern world.
I want to tell Brenda Philman I love her.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Money, she's 16.
Oh, it's okay for you to take in order lover?
Hey, watch it.
Sports guy chest bump.
No.
Sports guy chest bump. Oh, sorry.
We're all in this together. Yes, we are. I'm the cool dad. That's my thing.